Taurus, freedom comes with a plot twist you didn't see coming. Taurus, have you ever felt like life is quietly preparing you for a massive shift? But you're not quite ready to step out of your cozy comfort zone? That familiar stability you cherish, it's about to be shaken in the most beautiful way. And I'm here to tell you, this is your moment to shine. Welcome to Zodiac Wisdom, my beautiful cosmic community. I'm Sophia, your guide through the stars, blending psychology and astrology to help you unlock the magic of your zodiac sign. This is where we come together to uncover the universe's secrets and live our most authentic lives. If you're new here, or a beloved regular, please hit that like button. Share this video with your soul sisters. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a cosmic message meant just for you. We're a family here, and I'm so thrilled you're joining us today. In this video, Taurus, we're diving into a life-changing plot twist that's already unfolding for you. The universe is aligning to redefine your sense of security, your values, and your purpose. We'll explore how Jupiter is opening new doors, how Saturn is strengthening your foundation, and how the North Node is awakening a joy you didn't know was waiting. And here's the best part, I'll share real stories of Taurus women just like you who embraced these cosmic shifts and transformed their lives. So, don't look away, stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you see your future forever. Let's dive into this cosmic journey together, and if something in this video sparks a light in your heart, please leave a comment below to share it with me and our community. Ready? Let's get started. Chapter 1. Jupiter, Discovering Your New Value. Taurus, let's talk about something big, something that's stirring in the cosmos right now. Ready to reshape how you see yourself and your worth? This is all about Jupiter, the planet of growth, abundance, and opportunity. As a Taurus, ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and money, Jupiter's movements hit you right in the heart of what matters most, your sense of security, your values, and your ability to build a life that feels rich and meaningful. Right now, Jupiter is working its magic, and it's setting the stage for a transformation that's both exciting and, yes, a little daunting. But don't worry, I'm here to walk you through it, step by step. Jupiter in Taurus, redefining who you are, until May 2025. Until May 2025, Jupiter is traveling through your first house, the house of self, identity, and how you show up in the world. This is a rare and powerful transit, Taurus, because it's all about you. The universe is asking you to step into a bolder, more authentic version of yourself. You're known for your grounded nature, your love of routine, and your knack for creating beauty in the everyday. But right now, Jupiter is whispering, what if there's more to you than you've allowed yourself to explore? This transit might bring an unexpected opportunity that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's a new job offer that feels a little risky, an invitation to start a passion project, or even a chance to invest in something that excites you but makes your practical side hesitate. For example, you might be offered a freelance gig that requires learning a new skill. Or perhaps a friend encourages you to launch that Etsy shop you've been dreaming about. Whatever it is, it's going to challenge your usual cautious approach. The universe is testing you. Taurus, can you balance your need for security with the courage to take a leap? I want to share a story about Linda, a 45-year-old Taurus I worked with. Linda ran a small boutique selling handmade candles, and she loved the stability of her business. But last year, Jupiter entered her first house, and an unexpected opportunity came knocking, a chance to partner with a larger retailer. It meant investing money she wasn't sure she could spare and stepping into a leadership role that felt intimidating. Linda was hesitant, she's a Taurus, after all, but after reflecting on her values and trusting her instincts, she took the leap. Today, her candles are sold nationwide, and her income has doubled. Linda told me, Sophia, I never thought I could be that person. But Jupiter showed me I was ready. Taurus, your opportunity might look different, but it's just as powerful. Jupiter in Gemini, building wealth and worth, after May 2025. Now, let's look ahead to what happens after May 2025, when Jupiter moves into Gemini and lights up your second house of income, resources, and self-worth. This is where things get really exciting. Taurus, because this transit is all about reaping the rewards of your patience and hard work. If you've been planting seeds, whether through your business, your savings, or your personal growth, this is when they start to bloom. You might see a new source of income emerge, like a side hustle that takes off or a raise you didn't expect. Or maybe a lucrative partnership comes your way. Think of a financial advisor who helps you make smarter investments or a business collaborator who shares your vision. This is also a time when someone significant might enter your life. Someone who helps you see your worth in a new light. For instance, you could meet a mentor who encourages you to raise your rates as a freelancer or a friend who inspires you to invest in a dream you've been putting off. But here's the catch: this transit will ask you to be adaptable. Taurus, you love things to stay predictable. But Jupiter in Gemini is all about flexibility. You might need to learn a new tool, pivot your business strategy, or embrace a mindset shift about money. The good news? When you lean into this energy, the rewards can be life-changing. Let me tell you about another Taurus I worked with. Maria, a 48-year-old freelance graphic designer. When Jupiter entered her second house, she was offered a contract with a client who wanted her to create a series of digital courses, something she'd never done before. Maria was nervous about stepping into uncharted territory, but she trusted the process and invested in a short online course to upskill. That contract not only tripled her income but also led to a whole new stream of clients. Maria said, "I used to think my worth was tied to what I'd always done. But Jupiter showed me I could grow in ways I never imagined." Sophia's cosmic advice for Taurus. So, how can you make the most of Jupiter's energy? Taurus, here are 3 practical steps to embrace this transformative wave. Listen to your intuition when an opportunity feels exciting but scary. Don't dismiss it. Your Taurus instincts are sharp, trust them. Try this the next time a new idea or offer comes your way. Take a quiet moment to ask yourself, does this align with the life I want to build? Your gut will guide you. Reflect on your value. Jupiter is urging you to redefine what you're worth, not just financially, but personally. Grab a journal and write down this question: what unique gifts do I bring to the world? And how can I share them? Your answers might surprise you and spark ideas for new ventures. Watch for cosmic signs. The universe is sending you clues. Maybe it's a conversation that sparks an idea, a random email with an opportunity, or a feeling that keeps nudging you. Keep a small notebook to jot down these moments. Over time, you'll see a pattern that points you toward your next step. Taurus, Jupiter is your cosmic cheerleader right now, urging you to step into your power and embrace the abundance waiting for you. This is about more than money, it's about recognizing your worth and building a life that reflects it. Yes, it might feel uncomfortable to take risks, but you've got the strength and wisdom to make it happen. Before we move on to Saturn's lessons in the next chapter, take a moment to think, what's one opportunity you've been hesitating to pursue? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. And our Zodiac Wisdom community is here to cheer you on. Let's keep this cosmic journey going. Chapter 2: Saturn, Building a Stronger Foundation. Taurus, we've talked about Jupiter's exciting energy, pushing you to redefine your worth and embrace new opportunities. But now, let's ground ourselves and talk about Saturn, the planet of discipline, structure, and life's most profound lessons. If Jupiter is the cosmic cheerleader, Saturn is the strict but loving teacher who wants you to build something lasting. Right now, Saturn is working in your 11th house of community, friendships, and long-term goals, and it's asking you to take a hard look at the connections and dreams you've been holding on to. This is where your plot twist gets real. Taurus, it's about letting go of what no longer serves you to create a foundation that's stronger than ever. Saturn in Pisces, a reality check for your connections. Saturn is currently in Pisces, activating your 11th house, which is all about the people you surround yourself with and the aspirations that keep you moving forward. As a Taurus, you value loyalty and consistency in your relationships, whether it's with lifelong friends, colleagues, or the community you've built around your work or passions. But Saturn is here to ask, are these connections truly aligned with who you are today? This transit might bring a shift in your social circle, a friendship might fade, a group dynamic might feel out of sync. Or you might realize that some relationships are holding you back from your true potential. This isn't about drama or conflict, Taurus, it's about clarity. For example, maybe you've been part of a local business network for years, but you're starting to feel like the group's values don't match yours anymore. Or perhaps a friend you've known forever is constantly draining your energy with negativity. Saturn is urging you to set boundaries and seek out people who inspire you, support your growth, and share your vision. It might feel uncomfortable, you're not one for change, especially when it comes to relationships, but this is about making space for connections that feel authentic and uplifting. Reassessing your long-term goals. Saturn's influence doesn't stop at relationships, it also touches your dreams and ambitions. That long-term goal you've been working toward, whether it's growing your small business, transitioning to a new career, or even creating a legacy for your family, might face a reality check. Maybe you've been pouring energy into a project that's no longer fulfilling. Or you're holding onto a plan because it feels safe, not because it lights you up. Saturn is here to help you refine those aspirations, even if it means letting go of something you thought was non-negotiable. For instance, if you're a freelancer, you might realize that a client you've worked with for years is no longer worth the stress they bring. Or if you're a homemaker with a side hustle, you might discover that the dream of scaling it into a full-time business isn't what you want anymore. Instead, you're drawn to something more creative or personal. Saturn's lesson is clear. A strong foundation requires you to focus on what's truly worth your time and energy. This might mean saying no to what's familiar and yes to what aligns with the woman you're becoming. A real-life Taurus transformation. Let me share a story that brings this to life. Susan, a 50-year-old Taurus freelancer I worked with, is a perfect example of how Saturn's lessons can lead to breakthroughs. Susan had been part of a professional group for over a decade, collaborating on projects and sharing referrals. But during Saturn's transit through her 11th house, she started noticing that the group's focus had shifted to trends that didn't resonate with her values. She's a Taurus who prides herself on quality and authenticity, and the group was chasing quick wins. At the same time, she was working toward a big goal, landing a high-profile client to boost her portfolio. Susan felt torn. Leaving the group meant losing a sense of security, and rethinking her goal felt like admitting defeat. But through our sessions, she realized that staying in a misaligned space was holding her back. She took a bold step. She left the group and joined a new creative community that valued craftsmanship as much as she did. That shift led her to a mentor who connected her with her dream client, resulting in the biggest contract of her career. Susan told me, "Sophia, I was so scared to let go. But Saturn showed me that true stability comes from being true to myself." Taurus, your Saturn moment might look different, but it's just as powerful. Why this matters for your plot twist. Here's the bigger picture. Saturn's work in your 11th house is part of the universe's plan to set you free from limitations. The friendships, groups, or goals that no longer fit are like old furniture in your beautifully curated Taurus home. They're taking up space that could be used for something that truly sparks joy. By releasing what's outdated, you're creating room for a community that lifts you up and dreams that reflect your deepest values. This is how you build a foundation that can weather any storm. Taurus, a foundation rooted in authenticity and purpose. Yes, letting go can feel like a loss, especially for a Taurus who treasures stability. But think of it like pruning a garden. Cutting back the overgrowth allows the strongest plants to thrive. Saturn isn't here to take away what you love, it's here to help you protect what matters most by clearing out what doesn't. The plot twist here is that freedom doesn't come from holding on, it comes from trusting that you're strong enough to rebuild on your own terms. Sophia's cosmic advice for Taurus. So, how can you embrace Saturn's lessons and build that stronger foundation? Here are 3 actionable steps to guide you. Evaluate your circle. Take a moment to reflect on your relationships. Ask yourself, do the people around me inspire and support my growth? If someone consistently drains you, it's okay to set gentle boundaries. Try reaching out to one person or group that aligns with your values, maybe a local book club, a professional network, or even an online community like ours here at Zodiac Wisdom. Revisit your goals, grab a journal and write down your biggest long-term dream. Then ask, Does this still feel true to who I am today? If it doesn't, give yourself permission to pivot. Create a vision map by jotting down 3 goals that excite you now. Even if they feel a little scary, this will help you see where Saturn is guiding you. Practice small releases. Letting go doesn't have to be dramatic. Start small, maybe unsubscribe from a newsletter that no longer resonates. Say no to a commitment that feels heavy, or declutter a corner of your workspace. Each small act of release builds your confidence to make bigger changes. Taurus, Saturn is your cosmic architect, helping you construct a life that's not just stable but deeply fulfilling. This transit is teaching you that true strength comes from aligning your connections and goals with your heart's truth. You've got the patience and wisdom to do this, and the universe is cheering you on every step of the way. Before we move to the North Node's call in our next chapter, I'd love to hear from you. Is there a friendship or goal you're feeling ready to release? Or a new connection you're excited to explore? Share it in the comments below. Our Zodiac Wisdom community is here to support you. Let's keep this cosmic journey going. Chapter 3. North Node, Rediscovering Joy and Purpose. Taurus, we've journeyed through Jupiter's call to redefine your worth and Saturn's lessons in building a stronger foundation. Now, we arrive at the heart of your cosmic plot twist, the North Node. Your soul's guiding star, pointing you toward a life of joy, purpose, and deep spiritual awakening. As a Taurus, you're the zodiac's anchor, grounded in the tangible, stability, beauty, and the comforts of life. But the North Node in Aries, lighting up your 12th house of spirituality, intuition, and hidden strengths, is inviting you to explore something deeper, the invisible, the intuitive, the divine spark within you. This is where your journey becomes truly transformative. Taurus, as you rediscover what makes your soul sing. The North Node in Aries, a spiritual awakening. The North Node is like a cosmic compass, showing you where your soul is meant to grow. In Aries, it's activating your 12th house, a mystical, introspective realm that's all about connecting with your inner world, your dreams, and the whispers of the universe. For you, Taurus, this is a profound shift. You're so good at creating stability for yourself and others, your divine strength as the zodiac's protector shines here, as we've talked about before. But the North Node is asking you to turn that nurturing energy inward, to explore what brings you joy, even if it's not something you can touch or see. This transit might spark an unexpected passion that feels like it's been waiting for you all along. Maybe it's a creative outlet, like painting, writing, or gardening, that reconnects you with your love for beauty. Or perhaps it's a spiritual practice, meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk in nature, that opens your heart to your intuition. You might find yourself drawn to moments of solitude, where the noise of the world fades, and you hear your inner voice more clearly. These moments aren't just fleeting, they're breakthroughs, guiding you toward a life that feels more aligned with your soul's purpose. For example, you might start a small creative project, like a blog about your favorite recipes or a scrapbook of memories for your family, only to discover it brings you a joy you didn't expect. Or maybe you try a mindfulness practice, like a 5-minute daily meditation, and find it helps you release the fears that have held you back, a topic we've touched on before when you mentioned waiting for a spark to shine. The North Node is that spark, Taurus, urging you to trust your intuition and take bold steps toward what lights you up. A real-life Taurus transformation. Let me share a story about Emily, a 42-year-old Taurus homemaker I worked with, whose journey with the North Node is so inspiring. Emily had spent years creating a beautiful, stable home for her family. Her Taurus resilience and loyalty shone brightly, as you've described in our chats. But deep down, she felt a quiet longing for something more, though she couldn't name it. When the North Node entered her 12th house, she started feeling drawn to writing. At first, it was just a private journal, a place to pour out her thoughts. But one day, on a whim, she shared a recipe and a heartfelt story on a blog she started for fun. To her surprise, people loved it, not just the recipes, but the warmth and authenticity of her words. That blog grew into a small community, and within a year, it became a source of income, allowing her to contribute financially while doing something she loved. Emily told me, "Sophia, I never thought I could find so much joy in something so simple. It's like I found a piece of myself I didn't know was missing. Emily's story shows how the North Node can awaken a passion that transforms not just your life, but the lives of those around you, a ripple effect of your sacred Taurus power. Why this matters for your plot twist. This North Node transit is the climax of your plot twist, Taurus, because it's where you realize why certain things had to shift, why Jupiter pushed you to redefine yourself, why Saturn asked you to let go. It's all been leading you here, to a place where you can embrace your hidden strengths and live with more joy. As we've discussed, Taurus women have an incredible ability to turn pain into power. And this is where that resilience blooms into purpose. The 12th house isn't about external achievements, it's about the quiet, sacred moments that make you feel alive, connected to something greater. This might feel unfamiliar, Taurus, because you're so rooted in the practical. But the universe is teaching you that joy and intuition are just as valuable as stability and security. By exploring this inner world, you're not abandoning your role as the protector of your loved ones or community, something you've always cherished. As you've shared, instead, you're strengthening it, because a Taurus who's connected to her purpose radiates a warmth and wisdom that uplifts everyone around her. Sophia's cosmic advice for Taurus. So, how can you embrace the North Node's call and rediscover your joy? Here are 3 practical steps to guide you. Carve out quiet time. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to stillness, whether it's meditation, deep breathing, or sitting with a cup of tea. Ask yourself, what makes my heart feel alive? This small practice can open the door to your intuition, helping you hear the universe's whispers. Explore a creative spark. Try something creative that feels fun, not forced. It could be as simple as planting herbs, sketching, or writing a letter to someone you love. Don't aim for perfection, just let it bring you joy. As Emily's story shows, small sparks can grow into something beautiful. Trust the invisible. The 12th house is about faith in what you can't see. When a feeling or idea keeps tugging at you, don't dismiss it. Write it down in a journal and revisit it over time. You'll start to see patterns that guide you toward your purpose. Taurus, the North Node is your invitation to shine from within, to let your divine strength and resilience, as you've called it, bloom into a life of joy and meaning. This is your moment to embrace the intangible and trust that the universe is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing, big or small, that brings you joy right now? Share it in the comments below. And let's inspire each other in our Zodiac Wisdom community. You're not alone on this journey. And I'm so excited for what's next. Conclusion. Taurus, what an incredible journey we've been on together. We've uncovered the cosmic plot twist that's reshaping your life, Jupiter's push to redefine your worth, Saturn's lessons in building a stronger foundation, and the North Node's call to rediscover your joy and purpose. This isn't just a moment of change, it's the universe aligning you with a life that's more prosperous, authentic, and deeply fulfilling. You're not just navigating this shift, you're crafting a masterpiece, one grounded in your Taurus strength and heart. To every Taurus woman watching, whether you're running a business, freelancing, or creating a loving home, I want you to know how special you are. Your patience, your loyalty, your ability to create beauty and stability, these are divine gifts that light up the world. I know change can feel daunting for a Taurus, as we've talked about, but you're stronger than you realize. You're the anchor, the protector, the builder of dreams, and this plot twist is your chance to shine even brighter. The universe is on your side, cheering you on every step of the way. So, I'd love to hear from you. What part of this cosmic journey resonates with you most? Is it a new opportunity, a relationship shift, or a spark of joy you're ready to explore? Share it in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else in our Zodiac Wisdom community. If you're a Taurus or you're curious about a Taurus in your life, hit that subscribe button and join us for more cosmic insights. We're just getting started, and there's so much more magic to uncover together, whether it's diving into other zodiac signs or exploring how the stars guide your unique path. Zodiac Wisdom is your home, a place where we grow, connect, and celebrate the journey as a community. Taurus, trust this moment. Your plot twist is already unfolding, and you have everything you need to embrace it. Keep shining, because you were born for this. Until next time, stay grounded, stay true, and let the universe lead you to extraordinary places. You've got this.